Hello, it's time for another plan as I go, and it's going to be for October 7th through the 13th, and I'm using my Vertical Erin Condren planner and this printable kit from PrintPettikoatBandit. And these strips that I'm showing are kind of part of the kit, but it printed outside of these sheets, so yeah. And here is what that printable kit came with, a lot of stuff. And that bottom one with the headers, there was an option of just the bow headers or actual text headers, and I chose the text headers because I actually really like that font. So yes, so I'm putting down the bottom washi, whiting out the dates. Woohoo! Much fun to watch me whiting things out, right? Just kidding, I'm kidding. But yes, this kit, this printable kit, comes with a ton of stuff. I'm pretty sure I only used like 1/4 of it. I mean, we'll see later. So I'm putting down the date covers, and I believe I already put in the date numbers on them. I've been doing that ahead of time lately, so I don't have to like fumble around, waste some more time. There you go. Sunday through Saturday, as usual. Whiting out this quote box area for the sidebar. I don't know why, but I did. And I put that moon with some bats full box there because I thought it was pretty. I'm going through one thing about a kit that has like 5 million things. I mean, it's awesome that it has 5 trillion things, but you gotta search for all this stuff, right? Right. Because it's got 5 million things. I keep saying like different numbers. 5 million, 5 trillion, 5 billion. So I whited out those flags because I thought I would use the flags that were in the kit so it would match. And then, so after that full box, I used a This Week header. And then a full box tracker. I kept track of my lunches. Then a habits header and 2 half box trackers. One is for coffee and one is for studying Japanese. Then I used a remember header and then a full box checklist to keep track of all the mail I was waiting on, which surprisingly wasn't a lot. I mean, most of it was pre-orders or like subscriptions that just renewed, so it's like whatever. So I'm filling in the sidebar, as you can see. Also, this pen I'm using is also a Happie Scrappie Subscription pen, or whatever it came with. Now what am I doing? I'm doing the headers, I believe. There we go, headers. Putting down the 2 day headers for Sunday through Tuesday. Then I was like, oh yeah, there's some of these work stickers, so I decided to use them. And it does only have 2 boxes. I think I mentioned before that I like work boxes that have 2 lines where you can write your work schedule. I know most people don't really use them, but I use those because my lunch times are different, so I like to keep track of them. So anyway, I used this half box and wrote that it was payroll day, and then I stuck down a little... No, I didn't. I lied. That decoration was on there. But then I used one of these bow dividers because I thought they were so cute. They're so cute. Then I used this full box with the girl in it because I thought it would look nice right by the moon. Anyway, then I used a to-do header and then a half box and stuck down a little shopping icon and some shoes because I took an extended lunch to buy Halloween decorations for my former department. Then I used this quarter box and wrote that I helped them decorate the department. Well, kind of like one side only because that department's pretty big. Then I used a little things header and then one of the little icon girls that came with the kit, that she's on a laptop, and I wrote voice over my plan with me That was for last week. So on Monday, I used a lot of these icons and then I thought it looked weird. So, I mean, that's alright. So I put a sleeping icon and wrote sleep in. Then I did this one where I think she's baking, and I wrote make breakfast. Then I put one with a YouTube icon on it, and I wrote upload my plan with me from last week. Then a to-do header, full box, and a little quarter box, and then another one of these little icon girls. Da-da. Like what? And she has a little mail in her hand, and I wrote check P.O. box. Did you see what I did? I took out the wrong planner. So smart. That was so funny. It took me a while. I was like, where's my page at? Then I used a little things header. And then what did I do? I was looking through all the stickers of the universe. See, I told you, one thing about like a ton of stuff in a kit, it just takes you forever to look for something you want to use. I mean, you have a ton of options. So then I use this glitter quarter box and a little, well, when I can find it. Come on now. Did I find it? There it goes. This is from Keena Prints, and I hung out with the boyfriend. We went to Eyeglass World because he was getting new glasses, and then we went to a Mexican restaurant, and then we went grocery shopping. Fun, right? I actually like grocery shopping. I think it's kind of fun sometimes. Is that weird? It might be. So on Tuesday, it was... Oh, this is my inventory day. That was a fun day. So I stuck down 2 full boxes, one on the top and one on the bottom, to take up room, because if you see my work schedule, it says 1 p.m. until I don't know. Now, if you've watched my videos before and I've done inventory, sometimes I'm working for 18 hours, so that's why I don't know, because it depends on how fast they count and if there were any mistakes. Surprisingly, there was not. So I used those scalloped headers that came with the kit, obviously. It was one of those ones that was not part of the sheets, but it was part of the outside area, the little strips. Yeah, that makes no sense. I hope it makes sense. And then I used a half box and wrote, inventory, don't die. But we actually left at midnight. Yay! Super happy. So on Wednesday, that was my day off because, like I said, we weren't sure when inventory ended. So everybody who worked inventory that day, well, like 90% of the people, didn't work on Wednesday. So yeah. So on Wednesday, I stuck down that glitter scalloped header, and then I realized, oh yeah, I have these 2-day headers, but whatever. Then I used a quarter box and stuck one of those little icon girls doing laundry, or actually she's like part of a washing machine or something, and wrote laundry. Then I used one of those bow dividers, which are so cute. Then a half box, and this girl like drinking, except I wrote, I broke the blender making a smoothie. I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. It's okay because we have another blender. My brother gave it to my mom for Christmas, so woohoo! Then I used a to-do header and then a full box checklist and wrote, what did I do? I called inspections for my dad, helped my dad do his emails, defragged his hard drive, and then I wanted to do some stuff for my former shop, but I didn't. Instead, I organized my icon stickers. Then I used this bow checklist, except I cut it in half. No, I didn't cut it in half. I layered stuff on top of it. I was so lazy. I wanted to organize my washi, but I did not do that. I did work on my Japanese, so that was pretty cool. Then I used 2 washi strips and then layered half box and the popcorn sticker on top because I watched Misery and Saw. I don't know, do you guys have any like Halloween traditions? My tradition is to watch all of Saw because I don't know, I really like it. So yes, so I started watching Saw. I started watching Saw Saw 2 this week. I'll probably watch Saw 3 tomorrow. Anyway, babble. So on Thursday, after I stuck down the 2-day headers and then realized that I forgot to do the 2-day header on Wednesday, I was like, forget it. Then I used those work boxes and wrote in my schedule, which was mostly the same. Then I used that bow divider again, and then a half box. No, not a half box. A to-do header, full box, quarter box. That wrote I had to go to one of the video conferences at 11. Oh, I'm like going way ahead. Whoops, my bad. What was it? Oh, stuck a little quarter box and then a remember text because it's so cute. I love the fonts in this kit. It's so pretty. I wish I could write cursive like that. My cursive is horrible. To me it is. So after that, I stuck down checklist flag, wrote work things, and then, oh, there, I put the VCon right there, but I didn't get to go, so that's okay because the store closest to our store took notes for me, and sent them to me, and I remembered that I took notes for them last week and I sent them to her too. Then I used a little things header and then a half box and stuck a little bow on it because I want to. And then I wrote call or message former coworkers about Terry. So Terry was the audit manager, and I'm temporary because she's been really sick. So her daughter posted on Facebook that she was off dialysis and was going to be home because she was not doing good at all and she doesn't have much time left. So I was trying to message all the former people to go visit her, but unfortunately on Friday morning she passed away. So I made plans with one of my friends to go visit her on Friday, but that was before we found out. That's what Friday it says. They're meet with April after work to visit Terry. So unfortunately she did pass. So after that half box, I put down the to-do header, full box checklist, work things, but I covered it with a half box and wrote RIP, rest in peace Terry, because like I said, she passed away. And the whole store was pretty sad about it. I'm pretty sad. I've known her for a long time. I've known her since I first worked there. That's pretty long. Anyway, well, that got depressing. Sorry about that. So on Saturday, I stuck down a quarter box and wrote that I needed to prep for payroll. Then I stuck down a to-do header. And then this scalloped bow flag, yes, and this quarter box, and then, what did I do? Bow clip. I don't get the bow clips, I really don't. I mean, they're cute, but I just don't get it, really. Whatever. Wrote down my work things, so much fun. Checked my P.O. box, woohoo! Filling in my stuff. These were the stickers that were left over. Ta-da! There's a lot. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So much. So much. At least, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 7 days that I did Japanese. That's kind of sad because my goal was to do Japanese 5 days a week. So, I missed 1 day. Anyway, there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!